Listen up, Rangers. Welcome to the Geek Chest. My name's Steve.
My name's Arnaz.
Arnaz still ain't feeling good. But we're going to do another versus, because we're Collectible Wars. Because, why not? Seems like you guys enjoy them, so we'll keep going with it. For today, we are doing another NECA video. So we're having NECA figure versus NECA figure. And this time, instead of doing 18 inches, we're going with Deluxe figures.
Which, in other words, I already lost. But I'm still going to put up a great fight, because I'm a fan of the franchise. Yep. I'm also a fan of this franchise on this end. But I know it does not stand a chance in a value department or the... I got this.
It's debatable. For my end, and I will go first, I have the 24-inch long 2014. What I would still say is the best 2014 figure you can buy for your money. Also, just got reissued. Link in the description below if you want to get one for yourself today after watching this video.
Which you should. Because that figure right there is probably one of the best 2014 figures. Bang for your buck you can get.
Yeah, it's like $60. It's articulated. It's big. It's like, it's cheap. It's almost as much as the SH Monstarts. Like, I think the Monstarts is still slightly more expensive. And it's gigantic compared to it.
It's like the size of his leg alone.
Yeah, and arguably, I actually like this one better in terms of detailing. Like, it looks more movie correct. So, it has a notch above that. Granted, the X Plus looks better than this. Also, like 3 times the price.
Yeah.
And at the end, maybe a little bigger. A little. So, like, I'd rather have this over that for quality. Like, in terms of the price. The only other one that's like the Jack specific one that's like giant, but this one's still detailed better.
Detailed way better. Oof.
Like, outside of going and get the sideshow statue, this is the best thing.
You can't argue with that.
So what's yours?
Gabber, step aside for this. Alright, so the reason why I'm not holding this right away is one of the downfalls for this figure. I don't know where to grab it, Steve.
You're also supposed to start on the negative. You kind of grab her from the bottom.
See, mine is still in the box, so I don't even know how to handle her. But what I got here
yeah, well, we did a review for her.
Is the NECA Alien Queen.
Which is easily one of the coolest NECA alien figures out there.
Definitely. Like, if I was to do top 10 aliens, this would be definitely up there.
Yeah, even our top 10 NECAs, I forget exactly how the list goes. You guys can check it out for yourself. She was really high.
Yeah.
I can't remember if she squeaked. I think she was number 2. I think on our list it was number 2 and number 1, I think, is what we deemed.
But, like, she comes with a lot of stuff. Like, she is articulated all over. Like, her spines are moving and everything. Her arms, her legs.
Yeah, she's a very posable figure. And
like, even her head. Like, the plate on her head.
Yeah, it does. That's the cool thing where you could do, like, the slide motion like you see when they first reveal the queen.
Yeah.
Which is really awesome.
Her tail is freaking amazing. Just everything about her is good. She even's got the booby hands.
The booby hands detail very nicely. Has a stand that you can hold her on. You can even put the Minnie mouth on the inside, which is an extra accessory. So unlike most of the alien figures where it's already built in and it slides, hers you have to swap.
Yeah. And it's got really fantastic details in her. Like the paint job, they did a really good job on it.
Like, yeah, like detail-wise, just as good as this.
Yeah. Her finger, like everything is amazing about her. Her only downfall is...
she's essentially, I would say, a glorified statue.
I was going to say glorified statue because you cannot do much with her. Because she's very breakable and she's top heavy. Like, she cannot stand by herself. You need the stand.
Yeah, you need the stand for her. And then it's like, the way the stand's set up is you can only have it in 2 different positions. So it's like, you either have her arching up or leaning forward.
Yeah.
That's the options for bending. And then it's like, it's cool the legs are posable, but are they really?
Yeah, like, even the legs have a ton of details in them. It's just...
and I would still say, like, this one, for being, like, older NECA Godzilla, like, the first line they put out was 2014's. And still, like, I think he's more posable than the small one, for sure. You can pretty much get all the range of motion you really wanted to out of this guy. You even get, like, waist articulation. He can bend down, look up. The head can look up and down. The jaw can move. Its tongue sticking out. Feet are fairly posable. Like, you get a lot to play with this. And doesn't require a stand. Granted, you can't ever really have the tail sitting off the ground. Which is kind of what I'm hoping to see in like the 2019 figures. Because you see him like when he's just standing there, the tail doesn't touch the ground.
Yeah.
I want this. I want a figure that can do that.
You know what you know what my figure can do, Steve? She can be like, hey, yo, you got a problem here? Look at that pose. She's like, let me pull my hat back to fix this problem right now. What's up?
That is true. Mine does wavy hands.
Your guy's like, I give up.
Yeah, mine's like, don't hurt me, because mine has like the bear pose.
Godzilla's like, I don't know which hands I should be looking at.
I do kind of wish they did the eyes a little better on them, though. I think that's my only real negative of this, is I don't like the eyes.
Look, they did her eyes perfectly.
Yeah, none of them. Like, to be fair, I would almost say in terms of sculpt, the Queen's better.
Yeah, they definitely put in more effort into it, and that's why she's $100 plus.
Yeah, like this one's still really nicely detailed, but there's like certain things I would still like nitpick, like the eyes. Okay, I wasn't supposed to hit that button yet because that was my linchpin argument. But some of the detailing maybe could have been a little bit more harder edged, kind of like what you see on the Monstars. Still really nice.
Yeah, well, see, the thing is they put in really great details into this, and they charge you $100 for it because they put in details like the movable jaw, like the sides of the jaw were like translucent so you can see inside the teeth. They made this to look really good. They made him not to look good, just something they could slap together and throw out, but he came out good though.
Yeah, he came out great. Well, even in terms of price, like she's like a little over 100. He's $60.
Yeah.
So he's almost half the price.
Like he wins in the price department.
I probably got more plastic here.
Oh, definitely.
You do. To be fair.
Oh yeah.
Because he's a hefty boy. One thing I would say was the big positive over her is mine has a sound effect. Which if you push this little dorsal spine here, I get the Godzilla roar of my toy. Does yours make the sounds?
No, mine did the roar. Press the button again. Go ahead. That was my Godzilla.
Anyway.
That was my alien queen doing the Godzilla roar.
So kind of like the big selling point for me here is details really nice. Articulation's probably about as good, if not as good as the Queen. Hers is a little bit better detail, but mine has a sound effect.
I'll give you that. It got sound effect, but
like zero accessories, but sound. Mine makes roars. Negative though is when attaching the tail, you could break the sound effect.
How?
You don't remember that issue? There's a rod that goes
yeah.
into here, and the sound box is right next to it.
Yeah, I remember.
It's an easy. If you put the tail on wrong, you can break it.
So you got to be very careful.
Granted, if you broke it, still a great figure for $60. But ideally, sound effect really what sells this to. The only thing is, I would say Aliens is still the better movie. If we're gonna toss that in there, like I like 2014 a lot, Aliens is way better.
Yeah,
for sure. Because like movie wise, I know most people it's like 50-50 if you like 2014 or not. Well, like who really hates Aliens?
Because like the people are complaining, oh, he didn't have enough screen time, blah 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 blah. You know?
Even though I think like somebody did a thing, he still has like almost the same amount of screen time as most of the other Godzillas they had.
Yeah,
but it's just like problem is in his movie, it's like you get it like in one shot. It's like one like at the end of the movie, it's all him.
Yeah.
For the most part, while the other Godzilla movies, you get them like sporadic.
Yeah, you get him here for like 2 minutes. We go to the human story. You get him here for like 3 minutes. Human story, a little bit fighting. Humans. And,
for the most part, you usually don't get like continuous fight scenes, even with the old Godzilla movies. So that never really bothered me.
Well, this is all about them, especially aliens. Like there's so many of them; they're everywhere.
Which is true. Granted, the Queen probably has less screen time than Zilla here.
Yeah.
Well, Godzilla, I should say. I shouldn't call him Zilla. I'll offend people. Mr.
He's American. He's Zilla.
Right. Godzilla and Gino in name only.
Yeah.
God, I can't wait for NECA to put out. Oh, NECA, you need to put out 2019 version of this guy with light up spine.
Oh my god, that would be
God,
amazing.
like, can you give me the roar? And the light up spine, put the roar up here though. But
you don't want his butt roaring?
I don't even mind that it's down here. It's just like, if it's going to be down here, make sure the tail is attached before you send it to me. Like one of those, like, you're going to have to make the box differently.
Oh,
if you're gonna
see,
do
that's what I mean. Like,
yeah, well, that and some of her stuff pops up really easy. Especially the, God, I don't even know what to call those, but the protrusions on her back.
you know what?
The spikes, if you will. They pop off stupid easy.
I'm just going to keep this here. I need some replaceables for
So
mine.
she's not like the perfect toy, but for an alien figure,
God, she's amazing for an alien figure, for sure.
yeah, the only thing like nowadays I would probably put higher than her is the Grid Alien.
Bang for your buck?
Specifically the Rivalry Reborn Grid Alien.
Yeah, bang for your buck wise. Yeah.
Like, you get a sweet alien figure and it comes with a Predator. So it's really good.
And if you look at it
it's
from
really articulated.
And if you look at it from the other way, you get an amazing Predator figure and you get a cool alien accessory.
I would say like the Predator it's cool, but I still like the regular Celtic better. Like it just comes with more stuff.
50-50 on it.
Like he's cool, but like I just like the basic Celtic a little bit more. While the Grid Alien is like the opposite. Like the Grid Alien that came with him is actually better than the first release because it has that translucent dome with the gashes, and it came with the extra accessory of its tail being severed off, which is really cool. Well, again, like there's no other Godzilla from NECA that beats this. But let us know in the comment section below which one you think is the better collectible.
I go with Alien Queen. I still appreciate the Queen.
He's. I still say he's my favorite NECA item. For sure. Because, like, next would probably be, like, nowadays would be Leonardo, then the Queen for me. Oh, no. Actually, probably Grid. Grid, then Queen.
Yeah. It might
She'd be,
sound
like,
stupid,
four.
but Grid Alien, like, until you actually have it, you cannot argue with that figure.
Yeah, like, it's a really solid figure. After that, then it gets more debatable. They're like the clear cut's my favorite.
Oh, the Red Queen.
You know, one figure that everybody keeps telling us to review, but I just have no urge to pick it up.
I don't have $100 to pick her up, man.
Yeah, like it's cool. Like I got the regular Queen. I was never that like I have some of the comics, but I never read I think it was Genocide.
Yeah,
is where that one's from. So I don't really have like an attachment for it, and like I don't like it that much to just randomly spam by it. Though on Patreon, if you guys give us $100 for it,
I will order it and review it.
It'll be the next video, and you get to do a Stevie Toy Room.
Yeah. So you make sure you go donate for that. We will do it. Until then.
Oh no, wait a minute. No, you don't get a Stevie Toy Room. My bad. $100 doesn't get a Stevie Toy Room.
Until then, don't ask us because we can't afford $100 for her.
And help us defeat those charges by hitting that like button, subscribe, become a ranger today. We'll see you guys in the next video.
Bye bye.